Good morning everyone. Today we are going to discuss an interesting topic, that is gravitation. Let's discuss about gravitation. Here, what is gravitation? Here on earth, if you observe, if you throw any object, what happens? It will be attracted towards earth, right? That we call as gravitation. Means the attractive property of the earth which we observe. Like if we see, let's suppose we have taken one one ball and tie a thread, stir it. If we stir, what happens? It will be revolving in a circular path, like in a circular path, because this circular motion exists because of the centripetal force. This is because centripetal force. Centripetal force. Here, this takes place when Earth, like planets revolve around a circular path by following due to the centripetal force. Here we have universal law of gravitation. Universal law of gravitation. Universal law of gravitation. What is that universal law? Like every object in the earth will be attracting every other object. Like not only the planets, any object which we take on the earth, that will be attracting every other object. Let's take F. Here the force. Let's take two objects which are away from each other. Here if you observe, these two objects will be attracting each other. The force applied between these two objects will be, here F is proportional to, let's suppose mass of the first object is m1, second object is m2, that is m1, m2. Here force acting between the two objects is also here mass is directly proportional to the force applied between these two objects. Here we observe the force is inversely proportional to the distance between them. Here d is the distance between the two objects. Here F is proportional to 1 by d square. Let's from these two equations we can write F is proportional to m1 m2 by d square. Here d is the distance between the two objects, F is m1 m2 are the masses. Here to remove the proportionality, let's keep a proportionality constant, that is G, universal law of gravitation, gravitation constant, G m1 m2 by d square. Here let's write the units for this. Here we have G equal to F into d square by m1 m2. We have for force we have Newton, for distance square that is meter square by mass, that is kg square. Units are Newton, meter square, kg power minus 2. If we write dimensional formula for that, dimensional formula is, here for mass m power 2, length we write, let's suppose here mass is L2 and mass is here in terms of this we can write, like let's suppose we also have weight and mass. Here if you observe weight, what is the weight? Weight is nothing but, here if if you observe mass and weight, mass is nothing but inertia of that body. Inertia of that body is called mass. Here if you observe weight W equal to mass into acceleration due to gravity. Let's in the case of acceleration, let's suppose in the case of free fall, if you leave an object from the top of the tower any building, what happens? That will be traveling towards the earth. Here, what happens? The mass of the object will be acting and also the acceleration due to gravity. Here, weight of the body is nothing but mass into gravitational force. From Newton's second law, F equal to ma. That is mass into acceleration due to gravity. Here we have different laws of motion. V equal to u plus at. V square minus u square equal to 2as. S equal to u plus at. By using these equations, we can also derive the values. We can also find out the values like u, v, acceleration due to gravity, initial velocity, final velocity, time, and displacement. Here, depending upon the weight, we can derive those. These are some of the